Welcome dear students. Today we are taking the topic of class 7, that is data handling. This topic is not only important for the students of class 7, this is also the very important for the class 6 and up to class 10 the students they can understand if their basic is not clear. So here we are going to read something about the data. What is the data? Basically, the data we mean a collection of numbers gathered to give some specific information, like the number of runs scored in a cricket match. Whenever you play the cricket, so number of runs, how many how many runs you scored, how many run your friend scored. So these are some of the data. Like Anil got 14 runs, like the Sanjay got 24 runs, like the Harish got 30 runs, and Mani got one half century, that is 50 runs. So these are some data. Even the number of sweets in your pocket, number of sweets in you have, your sister have, your brother have, and so many things. You can collect any type of data from your own experience. Like if you want to collect some data from your from your class, like the name of the student, this is also the data. Like the age of the students, date of birth of the students, means you can collect all the data from your classmates. So these all things is the data. Whatever these data we collect and give for the some specific information, means for the information like how many students of the age group of 13 or 12 is reading in your class. So this is the specific information which can be given through the data, special data you collect. You can give the answer. So this is the basically the form of the data. So how to represent the data? This is the important thing. We can represent the data in many ways, but in the class 7th what we are going to teach you is some basic things. Like first and foremost, we can use the simple tally table. You will see in the next slide, which to represent the frequency with which a particular event is occurring. एक पर्टिकुलर इवेंट जब कोई अकर होता है तो उसमें आप किस तरह से you can see the how do you do the tally marks. You can also see my previous video in my easy math with Dobhals in this class. You can see I also explain how the tally mark is very important. You can see the game, how do you play a game using the tally marks. In my previous video you can see this. So first tally marks, I will show how the tally, how do we the tally. You also read this topic in the like the tally marks in the class 6 also. Okay, so it is not very tough for you. Secondly is the pictograph. This is also the previous your class experience. Pictograph, everything should be represented as the picture. This is also showing in the another slide. A pictograph is nothing but representing a particular set of data using pictures of objects, right? And third and most important, that is most widely used method of representing data is via bar graphs. So I will explain everything, these all things which are going to how to represent the data. I will show you. The first is now the tally mark, right? Now the tally mark, you can see this table. Yes, now you can see one can be represented as one. You only one stick you draw. In the 2 you draw the 2 stick, in the 3 you draw the 3 stick, in the 4 you draw the 4 sticks. You can see here these are 4 sticks, and in the 5 you draw 1 2 3 4, and in the 5th stick you slant that 5th stick. So this is the complete bundle, right? In the 6th draw the 5, means the group of 5 sticks, and 1, that is 6, right? So you can see everything that like the 7, 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 plus 3 is 8, 5 plus 4 is 9, 5 plus 5 is 10, and so on. These terms, how do you mark the tally? Even students, you can see in the cricket match, when do you play the cricket match, you don't know what comes next, right? Like a student A is playing, so he first get 1 run, so you draw 1 stick. In another ball he got 3 more runs, so you draw another 3 stakes, and in the third ball he got 2 runs, so in that 4, and now he got the 6 runs, so you can mark the tally, and after last at the when he bowled or he is out, so you do the sum of this. So tally marks is important. Why? You can understand. You can see also my video, you will understand very well. Secondly, pictograph. So what is the pictograph? Friends, students, you can see this is the pictograph. Yeah, you understand everything. Like in this, in January, February, March and April. Suppose in January you eat 10 apples. Okay, so you are representing 1 apple is equal to 10 apples. This is the basic thing what you are giving the particular number of apples for the one picture. So one picture represents the 10 apples. So in the January you ate 10 apples. In February 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 means 40 apples, because there are 4 apples is shown in this picture. So this is 40 apples. You can you did 8 in the month of February. In the March you can see this 10 plus 10, and now this is the half apple, that is 5. So 25 apples you did 8 in the month of March. In the April, 10 plus 10 is 20. So this is the pictograph. Very easy, right? So move to the next slide. This is the bar graph. Now this is a very important thing. So you can see here this bar graph is also maybe represent in the grid, right? In the grid table, in the graph paper, you can represent this type of things. You have to you see the column width is the same. So first thing, you have to make the column width the same, and also try to give the common distance. Here there's something different is given, but you must have to make your habit to take the distance between the common between 2 columns should be same, right? And this one, like in this 1, this 2, this 3, in the graph paper you can see in the grid, this one grid equal distance from every one number. Means this is 1, so this is 2. You will not write like from 0 here is 1 and here is 2. No, this will be wrong. So in the graph paper you can draw the graph easily. So here you can see in the means if I want to show that how many dogs there are, so there are 7 dogs in particular area. How many cats? So you can see thus there are 6 cats. How many goldfish? So there are 4 goldfish. How many birds? So there are 2 birds. And how many hamsters? There are 3 hamsters. Means this is the information which is representing in the bar graph. Is so simple. Okay, like do you play the cricket? So suppose Anil, Raj, Mayank and Sachin and you play the cricket, and if you Anil got 7 runs, either 70 runs, so you are giving that one means one block is equal to 10 runs. So he got the 70 runs, means one block is equal, you have to write one centimeter, one block is equal to 10 runs, right? So you can draw the bar graph like this. Secondly, how to find mean, mode and median. This is very important of the arithmetic. Also, not I'm saying strong. This is the very important for the statistic. So this is the basic of the statistic, how to find the mean. Okay, so here you can see this is the mean. How we can find the mean? The student uses pencil per week in the month. In this example I'm giving you, the mean is what? So mean of any this is suppose mean of x. These are some observation. These are the x of the observation, that 3, 4, 2, 5 means the student uses pencil per week. 3 in the first week, 4 pencils in the second week. In the third week he is using 2 pencils, and in the fourth week he is using 5 pencils. So mean of x means the mean of this data, this observation will be sum of observation upon number of observation. You can see here sum of observation upon number of observation. Now the solution will be what? If you want to find the mean, so mean pencil means you will not say that how many pencil is used in the first week, in the second week, in the third week, in the fourth week. So in the complete if you would say the average of the using of the pencil, means how many pencil use average in the month, right? So you can say there are 3 in the month, in per week, right? In the per week, in week you are using 3 pencil as the mean. Means you will not say the 3 pencil in the first week, 4 pencil in the second week, 2 pencil in the third week, 5 pencil in the fourth week. You will say average a student use 3 pencil in a week, right? So how do you find? Mean is equal to sum of observation, means these are the observation 3, 4, 2, 5. So 3 here is something got wrong. This 2 it should be 3. There is someone, you can say this is supposed 2 2 5 2 3, means if these are the observations, suppose you leave this, suppose these are the observation 2 5 2 3, right? So it is divided by 4, means sum of observation. Suppose the observation is given 2 pencil in a week, 5 pencil in a week, 2 pencil in another third week, and in the 3 pencil in the other 4 week. So you can add these observations and divide by 4, because the number of observations, how many observation you are doing, there are 4 observations in the first week, second week, third week, and fourth week. So you can see 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12 is divided by 4, so 3 is the mean observation. However, you can see that in this observation 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. So you will write that mean of this observation will be 14 by 4. The answer will comes in the decimal, so this will be your mean, right? So go to another thing. So mean pencil used by the student is 3 for this observation, not for this. Okay, so we move here. Mode. What is the mode? Mode of a set of observation is the value of the observation that occurs most frequently. Means any means if 4 students throw dice 2 times, like they play the dice and they throw the dice 2 times, means one student play 2 times, so 4 student will play 8 times. So the observation what we recorded, that first student got 2 in the first throw and 1 in the second throw. Another student got 1 is in the first throw and 2 in the second throw. Another student got 3 in the first throw and 6 in the second throw. Another student, that is the last student, got 6 and 6, meaning in the both throw he got the 6 as the observation, right? So you can see here in these observation which number is come most frequently, means which comes in more time. So you can see 6 is the number which is coming more times, so 6 come most frequently, so mode of the observation is 6. Understood? Now the important is very median. Yeah, median is a very important thing. Median of a group of observation is the value of variable which divides the group into 2 equal parts. Yeah, you can see here I am giving you 2 types of median. It means median of this observation and median of this observation. What you can see in this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, there are 9 observations. So first thing, you have to arrange all the data in the ascending or the descending order, right? Only in the ascending or descending order. Here I am arranging here in the ascending order, like in 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 5 6. This data is completely from this one, right? 1 is comes 1 2 times, so I'm writing here 1 1. So here because there are 9 data, so 4 data means if there are 9 data and number of observations is 9, so 8 means 4 data you have to leave here, 4 data here. So middlemost is the 3. So you can see 3 is the median of this observation, right? So there is also the formula of this, that if there is the 9 of there is the odd observation, like this is 9, so you will do 9 plus 1 divided by 2. So the 5th observation is the median, right? 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is divided by 2 is the 5th observation. Now here the 5th observation is 1 2 3, then 4, then 5. 5th observation is 3, so median of this data will be 3. While in the second type of median, if there are the number of observation is Yeah, even. You can see the number of observation is even. Number of observation is 8. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 numbers are given. So again, you will have to arrange the data in the ascending or descending order. And here you see the arrangement. Here you have to do that 3 observation here, 3 observation here, because there are 8 observation. So only 2 observation of the middle you have to leave it to 2 plus 3. So average of these 2 means 2 plus 3 divided by 2, you get the 2.5. So 2.5 means which comes between 2 and 3, that is 2.5. It will be the middle observation. Okay, so you do try, you will understand that how many numbers in the left side, how many numbers in the right side, means these are the kings. Okay, if there is even odd observations, so only 1, 4 here, and the middle will be the median. And if the number of observation is even, so 3 is here, 3 is here, in the middle there are 2, Raja and Rani. So you will see the average of this. Okay, so this will be 2.5. Okay, so we move on the other slide. We will do another worksheet for the data handling, and you can do your exercises from this chapter of the data handling. Thank you, have a nice day, and all the best.